Hey YouTube, got another video review. This one's from Nebo Tools. If you're a mechanic or if you working on different stuff and you need a light for like your everyday carry, you definitely want to watch this video because this is a great light. Has a ton of features. Not only is it an amazing flashlight that puts out 700 lumens, but it also has a power bank to charge your phone or whatever. And so it's a really handy device. If you look at the bottom of the flashlight, it has a magnetic base on it, and then it has a magnet here on the back, and then it also has a clip, and then you can also take and pop the clip up, and my buddy here is going to pop that up and show you. And you can pop the clip open, and then you can take the clip and pull it up this way and hang it. So it's got several cool features, and you can even remove the clip if you want to. So that's how that works. So if you are working under the hood of a car, you can just easily stick it right there up underneath the hood or hang it. Or if you're working on a piece of machinery or something, you've got that magnetic right there to stick it on the side of anything you're working on. Or if you want to stick it on the front of your shirt and turn the light on or whatever, it does provide a lot of light output. When I said 700 lumens, that don't really sound like a whole lot, but it really does light this whole room up. And this thing is a lot brighter than a lot of the flashlights I've used in the past. So anyways, I think it's a great everyday carry light, and if you're a maintenance man or mechanic, whatever, this is going to be your best friend. And you've probably used some of the other little buddy lights in the past that Nebo offers, but I really like this one. It's slim, it fits in your pocket, and just think it's a great light. Alright guys, the way that you want to charge this light is it's real simple. It comes with a little cable, and I've got it plugged into a power bank just to show you. But it's got this little mini USB port here on the side, and you just plug it in. And when it's charging, you can see that there's a red light down in there. And once it charges fully, it'll switch from red to green to let you know that it's ready to go. And has quite a battery life. It runs on 700 lumens for up to 2 hours. All right, guys, scratch that. I was wrong. It's 700 lumens for an hour and a half and 70 lumens for 6 hours. So, it does put out a lot of light, and you're not going to be running this thing for an hour and a half most likely. So, it is a good everyday carry light. And I'm going to turn the lights off here in the kitchen and just show you how this thing easily lights up this room. So, yeah, that little bitty light lights up this whole room. And this is a big room in here. You can see, this is my kitchen. And you can see he's dimming it down.
That's 70 lumens right there.
That's 70.
So
that's on low.
That's on low.
So go ahead and put it back on high.
And so
that's pretty impressive. I mean, that's more than enough light to be able to work on a car under the hood and stuff. It'd be great light also just to keep in your car in the glove compartment. You'd definitely be able to see to change a tire and work on your car, and with all the magnets and stuff, if you had to work up underneath the car, up underneath working on suspension stuff, it's got a place to hang it or a place to stick a magnet to it. So not only would it be a great everyday carry, a good work light, but and also just an emergency light. So
alright guys, I'm going to go over the on and off functions and how the flashlight works. The cool thing we found about the flashlight is it saves the setting. Once you turn it off, when you turn it back on, it's going to stay on the same setting. So whether that's 100% of the flashlight at 700 lumens, or at 10% power, which is 70 lumens, or if you want to just meet in the middle, it's 50%. So right now we turned it all the way down to 10%, and it saved our settings. So when you want to increase the power of the flashlight, you're going to press and hold the power button, and it's going to increase the light, and it's going to flash when it reaches 100%. Now, if you want to dim it back down, you start dimming it down. And if you release it about halfway and stop, it's not going to give you that flash. It's only going to do that when it reaches 10% or when it reaches 100%. So right now we're probably sitting right in the middle. So we'll go ahead and dim it back down to 10%, and it's going to give us a flash letting us know we're at 10% power. Do the same thing, increase it back up to 100% power. There it goes, and it'll give us a flash and let us know we're at 100%. It only does that for 10% and 100%. But it's really cool that it saves the power because, you know, let's say you had it in your car or you had it in your bedroom or you had it somewhere, and a little flashlight like this, you don't really want a bright flashlight. You just wanted a little something, you know, that wasn't so blinding. Like, you know, like you're looking in your center console for something and you don't want to turn on all the interior lights in your truck or your vehicle. This thing will stay at 10%, you know, so you turn it on and it's, you know, it's bright enough to show everything, and you don't want to illuminate yourself and, you know, you're sitting there, but it's pretty cool that it'll save the setting, you know, because most flashlights, you turn them off and you turn them back on and boom, it's bright and you got to dim it down real quick. So thought that was pretty cool. Also, there's the red laser he was talking about. You press and hold the power button and it gives you a red laser. So I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to shine it in your eyeballs.
Shine it on the wall right there.
On the wall. And
let me turn the light off where you can see it better.
We'll shine it in the other room there. It's a bright little laser. And this laser, actually, if you shine this laser non-stop, it'll last for 60 hours on a full charge. So that's quite a bit of.
Well, just to give you an idea of how bright the laser is, and I don't recommend, getting in trouble with this thing, but I shine this laser on the neighbor's house, and his house is 300 feet away from mine. So I was able to easily shine the neighbor's house, and then there's a house across the highway, and I was able to shine it on their house, and you can definitely see it. So it definitely does put out a strong laser beam. So that is pretty neat.
All right, guys, we kind of got a little confused, and I did with some of the statistics on the light. So I'm going to go over and with utmost accuracy, since I messed up, full power, 100% charge, which is, or 100% flashlight, which is 700 lumens, will last an hour and a half. 10% battery life will last for 6 hours. And earlier I said the
10% battery,
10%
power.
So it all the way dimmed down. And the red laser, if you held it continuously, it would last for 20 hours, not 60 previously. So 100% light, an hour and a half, 10% all the way dimmed down, 6 hours, and the red laser will last continuously for 20 hours. So just to correct that.
Well, 20 hours is still a hell of a long time.
Your finger's going to be tired because you can't hold, that's the only thing, you can't hold the laser. You have to hold the power button down to have the laser. So you're going to have a tired finger after 20 hours. But
and plus, even if you do wear the thing down, at the end of the day, it's still rechargeable.
That's a fact.
And, it don't take long to recharge this thing back up. And let's say, like I said, if you want to use this in your car, it's just an emergency light. You've got that power bank, so you could charge your phone up. You get yourself in an emergency and can't charge your car, or if you're at work or something and you want to, let's say you're a maintenance guy and you're not near a plug-in, you're out working on machinery or whatever, all you need is just a little cable to hook from the USB right here on the top. It's got a little waterproof plug in it, and you just plug your phone charger in there, and you can charge your phone. Now I'm not saying this is going to charge your phone a dozen times and all that, because each phone has a different size battery. But if this thing is capable of running a laser for 20 hours, it should give your phone quite a bit of juice to get through the day. So
perfect EDC light. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect everyday carry light. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up, but I think you'll be really happy with this Nebo Slim. And one other thing I just wanted to tell you about it is it's lightweight. So if you do have it in your pocket, it's not going to weight you down. So anyways, appreciate you watching the video, and I put a link to this their website in the description. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.